Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. As always, I am Eli Bergen, and I'm joined by Adam McManus. Adam McManus is doing work in the background, and Camden Primer. Cam, how are you?
Getting a bucket. Oh, that bucket's too small.
Oh, Adam's gone.
Yeah,
Um, I'm good. I'd like to start with an apology. I've been absent for the past couple weeks.
yeah,
Um, Being an adult's lame, but I missed you guys. I'm glad I'm here now.
yeah. Cam. I mean, Adam and I, we're all adults here. Like not like college adults, like actual adults out there, like
Mhm.
for the working for the man in the city. Adam,
Mhm.
how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. It's been busy between working and then wedding planning and then Ivy's projects, which is why I'm currently in my mess of a garage right now. That's currently a disaster, but it's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what you doing, and it looked like a Zoom background almost for a second because it's like perfectly centered, like the garage is like perfectly centered behind your head. But then I
Yeah.
realized that you are Tim the Toolman Taylor. So how you doing, man?
Doing good. I'm making shelves. Went into my parents' barn, and they've had wood there since they got the house, and so I'm making
Wow.
pantry shelves. So I planed them all down, cut them down with table saw. They were like all like thick and rough, and then now I'm staining them. We originally thought all the wood was walnut, and then because it's had about I don't know 100 years of dust on it, we couldn't really see. So once we planed it down, we're like, oh, didn't know what this lighter wood was. Dad asked some of his friends, and one of them said it's sassafras. So we looked it up, and yeah. So he also has
Amazing.
cherry out there. So if you guys want any cutting boards or whatever made, we can make you some cherry cutting boards. Cherry's really cool.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Adam, you amaze me, and I love you. And
Why?
that's what I have to say about that.
Yeah,
Oh, this is easy, guys. This is just YouTube, HGTV, and
I
messing
mean,
around.
I mean, I watched HGTV too, but it was really just Property Brothers like touring, the house that you can't afford, and then just ripping their dreams away, like yanking
Well,
the rug out from underneath them.
you got to switch over, not HGG, not that channel anymore. You got to go to the Magnolia Network with Chip and Joanna.
Yeah.
Cam, don't let Alexa know about that network because she will want all of their ideas. And
Yeah.
the difference between them and me, they have like an unlimited budget and a TV show behind them, and I have not
Your
that.
garage. Yeah.
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 I've been to like Magnolia, whatever they call it, in Waco.
Oh, really? That's sweet.
I mean, Waco is this big,
Mhm.
but their facilities take up the entire thing. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything, everything there is Magnolia branded. Like I bought a hat, believe it or not,
Nice.
Magnolia branded hat. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if you open up our registry and go to Target, Ivy, I think just picked that because of they have the Magnolia line.
Probably.
So, like, there's this little sink, like a soap holder on my sink. It's
Yeah,
Magnolia. It was probably 4 times the price because it said Magnolia on it, and it's literally just a glass.
that's how
So,
they get you.
yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Well, Adam, I wanted to ask you, was me and Cam, we talk about, working with our hands a lot and how we can't really do crap around the house. How does it feel just like if you want something done around the house, you just do it?
I think that's a little generous. I still watch YouTube videos on everything, and
It's a good point.
sometimes I just have an idea and I'm like, I'll try it. I don't know. You do similar stuff at work sometimes. I haven't really done this at work, kind of. And then you just kind of figure it out. I have a
Eli,
lot
we can do this.
of guys. I have a lot of old guys who've taught me a lot on like side jobs or working at work. So find an old guy.
Find an old guy. Cam, what would you say?
We could do this.
I'm
Like
sure we
Adam's
could.
Adam's very talented with his hands, but he makes a great point. YouTube has everything, and our dads say the exact same thing.
That's a
Yes.
good point. But like Adam is trained. He went to trade school to do this specific profession and
Yeah, no,
everything.
he's way more qualified than we are.
Yeah.
But if we put
Actually,
in time, we could do it.
most of the stuff around the house, no, not trained in because I'm commercial side. Everything's like metal
True,
and
true.
a lot heavier and more expensive.
If you renovated your property in Circleville into a skyscraper, then you would be qualified to do it. You would have the
Oh
training to
yeah,
do so.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I could, take the ironworkers work and set the steel beams and
Mm.
do all that.
You,
Just
you
get
can
it trained.
get stuff done basically.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Hey,
yeah,
I'm a certified rigger. So if you need anything rigged up for a crane to fly, just let me know.
B.
Um,
yeah.
For a crane to fly?
yeah.
Like the bird?
Whenever it picks something up, it's called like flying it. So
Ah,
yeah.
that's dope.
Flying the crane.
Could we
Yeah,
So
get
if you ever have like a random, I don't know,
yeah. Can we?
20,000 pound object, do you need lifted up? I'm your guy.
I think I was going to take the words right out of Cam's mouth. Can we have the crane? Can we fly the crane like for an episode of I'm No Genius? Like, can you just sneak us onto the site and just get us clearance or whatever?
Yeah, we could find a site and just throw in a hard hat and a safety vest, and they probably won't say anything. But
That is true. Eli, you were close to taking the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, could we borrow the crane to give Eli a wedgie? That's where I was going. So, I mean, Adam said he could do it. He could rig you up,
Yeah.
and we could just take you as high as you want to go.
I mean,
It's
Yeah.
what the waistband gives.
who says these things have to be mutually exclusive? I'm saying we need an I'm No Genius YouTube video, and you're saying I need a wedgie. So let's just
Yeah.
combine them into one
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
We'll get 47 views on it, and it will be amazing.
It will be dope.
hopefully
But-
OSHA doesn't show up because it's fine.
Fake.
We'll just have them
Fake.
sue I'm No Genius and then file bankruptcy, and then we can't pay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not suing us; they're suing our LLC, which we absolutely have.
Yeah.
Just mark it down, put it on the resume. But
Honestly,
Adam,
I'll blame Eli.
what do you mean?
Duh.
What do you mean blaming me?
Duh.
Don't blame
Yeah.
me just because my name's on the founder's
Everything?
website. Yeah,
This
everything.
this is your thing, so guess what? You're getting sued, Bucko. Sorry.
Whatever. Well, speaking of working with your hands, and speaking of suing, and speaking of adult things, Adam, we are in the final countdown to your wedding day. Man, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Ivy's feeling a little stressed because she's graduating her undergrad this year, so she's looking at post like her master stuff and figure out what she wants to do with that. And there's probably some stuff I can't. Nothing bad. Like she got good news the other day from somewhere, but I can't share it yet. But I will have an update later when I'm allowed to share it.
You have to get permission from the higher ups to
Yeah,
share it.
yeah.
She's gonna
Okay.
get her master's at the CIA.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
That's
much. She's specializing in illegal podcast activities.
Nice.
Yeah, if we dropped like some major like US like federal secrets, I think we could at least get those 67 subscribers that we need to get to 1,000 on YouTube. I won't have to pay for them anymore, and that would be ideal. So,
Yeah.
but that's good, man. You guys, is everything planned? Is everything set up, or still like a few things up in the air before the wedding?
All the big things are planned. She has to do like flowers and that stuff, which I'm no help with. And then I don't really know.
Watch a YouTube video.
Yeah. No, it's all just coming from her brain. Like we went to the wedding venue a few weeks ago, and it was probably 2 weeks ago, and then we mocked everything up how she wanted it. They have a lot of decorations already at the venue, which is super nice.
Gotcha. And is the rehearsal dinner? I probably could have looked at this on the RSVP, but is the rehearsal dinner just at like where the wedding is taking place? That's where we're walking through everything, or what?
Yeah. This was probably in a group chat about 4 times, but yeah. It's probably something.
Well, I don't want to weave through a group chat. I want to take it right to the source, okay? Because Adam, you know everything about this because Ivy has told you everything about this. So
Yeah. No, I mean it's at the place. Just
On Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be yard games set up, and there's gonna be yard games during the wedding too, like during the cocktail hours and like the what you call it.
during the ceremony.
I already got
No. Well,
work
they'll be
calendar
set up during the
blocked
ceremony.
off. I'm there.
There will be set up during the ceremony. Just you could probably play them. You can go out and play them. I won't care.
Yeah, like since we're going to be up front, would it be like kind of awkward if we snuck away to like go play the yard games like during the ceremony?
She might notice if we snuck away to go play spike ball, and but I could run back real quick whenever I have to do my vows, and then just hop back in.
Run back around the I do's and everything, and then you should be good to go. That's really the only part you have to be there for. Otherwise, it's just really for the pride,
I can't agree with that because I will get smacked up the head.
Really, I'm just trying to set Adam up here. But-
Yeah, Ivy, this was all a joke. If I did that, she'd probably beat me with a stick, and we're by a woods, so there's a lot of sticks out there. So,
it's a sticky place.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Eli, while we're on topic of wedding planning, This is actually very good timing. Alexa was showing me decorations that she wants for our wedding,
Hmm.
and I sat there and I said, "Yeah, I love them all.
Right. You love all,
Good.
yeah, every single one.
Good.
Yeah,
Good job,
they're all
Tim.
it's all going to look great because she's doing it all. I'm doing none." Um, but she said she wants to get a like an old-fashioned camcorder, and she said it'd be cool if like the girls film their side of like before the wedding, and then the guys film theirs.
Okay.
And I said, well, I might know someone who would be willing to take that mantle up for us.
Did you?
Oh yeah, I know a guy.
Did
I
you
know a guy.
did you volunteer Eli Burgett Esquire?
I did. I did.
That's not the guy I'm thinking, Cam.
Paul Kennedy will not be there to do it. I love Paul, but he will not be at the wedding ceremonies prior. He'll be at the wedding, just not prior.
No, we needed to invite Paul on every trip to just document everything.
It'd be the next Ken Burns documentary, or just our bachelor
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah,
just
Camp.
document everything, including the wedding night, like everything. She just follows you guys around the honeymoon too. So get a cot
Come
because
over.
he's gonna be there.
Did Braden just spawn in the background?
Whoa!
Wait a minute.
Hey there, hey Bray, how you doing?
Eh, phenomenal. How are you?
I'm great. Just startled me a little bit, Just that's
I
all.
understand.
Just kind of appeared in the doorway.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
No, that's
Okay,
it. I'll
good.
see you guys later.
Thank God.
Yeah.
All right, what a guy!
Bye,
What a guy.
Braden.
Hey, see you later.
Jeez, love him. He's the best. But yes, Cam, I think you should invite. Well, if I don't know if I can live up to the standard that Paul Kennedy has set in terms of like wedding film or photography or whatever. He's very experienced in that role.
Yes.
So I think you just should invite him to everything. Like just invite him to the bachelor party and
Yeah.
give him one of the hats and everything.
Gotcha.
And-
I should. Well, I'll see. I'll see what he's up to, but just know that you're Plan B
okay, so
if you're willing and able.
what will my duties be as camcorder, chauffeur, basically?
Remember the one time we went golfing and you recorded us on every hole?
Yeah.
No, I'm dead serious. Like, do that. That was fun. That video's funny. I genuinely enjoy that video. Adam shits on it. He was so mad. Grant was so mad. You had a camera in his face at every hole. But then, guess what? On the back end, Grant watched the video and he was like, "That was actually really funny." So I loved it from the jump. It just took a while for others to come around.
Yeah.
Adam might still be working around, but that's what I want you to do.
I don't think I was there for that. So,
You weren't?
mm-mm.
I thought you were.
I don't know if he was either. I think there was.
I feel like you guys went on like 12 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. And I was like, yeah, sorry guys, can't make that.
it was during the summer. I remember that, but like it might have been.
Maybe it was
yeah.
just four of us.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah, still, that was very fun, and did take me. Will I be in charge of like editing like all these clips together, compiling them into a cute little compilation? Like, oh, here's what the boys were doing up to the wedding and everything. Am I in charge of that as well?
Not if you don't want to be. I mean, I'll pay you regardless. And if you don't want to do it, say no. Then I don't want to do that. You're just the first one that came to mind because you're good at it.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I will do it, and I'll probably have a fun time doing it because I honestly like, even if I'm not going to any of the stuff, I would just love doing this. Like, it's like,
But you'll already be there.
I know I'll already be there, so it's like two birds, one stone. But if you if you ask me to like edit a video on like hairdressing or something I have like no knowledge of, I would still do it, and I would have a great time. Like,
Eli, I want you to come to my bachelor party. Not to be like a groomsman or anything, but just to record. Just to record us having fun.
can I be on camera for anything? Because I do have experience with that as well.
Yes,
Not just
you can. You're part of it. You're allowed. Yeah.
Okay, great. I thought you were just kind of like, here, Eli, hold this and don't go in front of it. Just like,
Do you want Eli to accompany you on the honeymoon, Cam?
I can be there for that. I can be there for that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
actually
every moment, right, Eli?
I'm gonna buy a GoPro strap and just wear it POV the whole time.
Cam, you won't even know I'm there. Okay, we'll set up some nanny cams, night vision, and it'll be a great time.
You know what? This sounds like a great idea. I'll run it by the boss and see what she said.
Yeah, run it by the boss. Just picture that whatever you do on your honeymoon, your most intimate moments, Eli Burgett will be watching.
And then maybe you could like post it on a website and get like subscribers and make money off of it. And then
I think that you, Adam, you're taking the words right out of my mouth. Okay, we could get like fans to subscribe to this website, and
but only the fans.
Interesting.
Only the fans.
only them, yeah, and just subscribe to here. This is what we need, like a catchy title for what Adam. No, we need like
Whoa,
Cam.
whoa, whoa.
Adam's gonna be there too. Adam's gonna be there too, just in case you guys. This is my vision, but.
Wow.
Yeah, this episode's getting taken off YouTube.
I apologize for opening my mouth.
I mean, you asked me, dude.
Sorry.
I'm just. You want documentation? I will give you documentation.
I-
But I feel
Okay.
like Eli's thought about this because he seemed ready to get the idea.
That's why he was the first one I was going to ask, because he knows he has a vision. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and Alexa, because some satire law may be lost on some people. I want you to know that we are joking here. I will not document your honeymoon because I'm hand up. I've seen a lot of seasons of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, and I just think that's weird to like document like very intimate moments between
Very
people in tropical
true.
climates. Which, by the way, where's your honeymoon, anyways? Give me the
We don't
address.
have one. We don't have one yet. I didn't even plan one.
Damn, isn't
Really?
that your job?
Yeah, Adam knocked that out in the first week.
Yeah,
Dude.
but I'm just going to wait until later.
Dude,
I'd rather.
hit up a travel agent. They're free. They get paid by the resorts.
I know, but I wanted. That's a good idea.
You
I mean,
just
we're eventually going to have one, but maybe not directly after the wedding.
that's fine.
But we do want to go like snowboarding in Colorado. That'd be dope.
Is
I
she
either
fine
want
with
super.
that?
What?
Is she fine with that for the honeymoon?
That was her suggestion. Believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, I love snowboarding. Beach is number one priority at all times, but like going to a nice ski resort in Colorado would be so much fun.
Right. Do you think that she, like, because of you proposed to her at a ski resort, did you not? Is she trying to recapture that very romantic feeling, that pre-planned thing where you proposed to her in your
In the room.
in
my
the room
skivvies.
on the last day?
Because Cam
I'm
panicked.
such a
and-
dirtbag. Maybe she might be chasing that again, but I think she's also likes snowboarding.
Well, that's good.
But again, she would have, since she's done it before, she would have about half an hour to get up to my speed, and then I'm leaving her. She's gone. I will be at the bottom of the hill. She's got to figure it out.
What are your plans for the honeymoon? Oh, I'm going to leave my wife. I'm going to leave.
Well,
Yeah, I guess that is exactly
you'd
right.
see her every 30 minutes when he went flying by her again after he got back to the top of the hill.
That's true. I'll wave at her from the chairlift.
Remind me, guys, is skiing easier than snowboarding, or which is harder?
I think the general consensus is yes. I've never tried skiing just because it looks scary, because like your feet can go everywhere and you're gonna do it splits.
Right.
I don't know. I'm fine at snowboarding, so I've just stayed with it.
No, Adam nailed that. Everyone I've said, skiing is terrifying because the independent leg thing just
Yeah.
scares my knees.
Yeah.
But everyone I've asked that's done both says that skiing's easier to start, but it's harder to master, and snowboarding is harder to like get going at. But once you get it, you've got it down. Does that
It
make
feels
sense?
like snowboarding is less injury too. Like you're gonna fall and just smack real hard on the ground. You're gonna be fine. Skiing, it feels like an ACL, a meniscus, an Achilles, and a
Yeah. I feel like, and with
blown apart.
it's way easier to stop on a snowboard. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you need to stop, you just fall backwards up the mountain,
Yeah.
and you just put your blade into the snow. But in skiing, you gotta like twist your knees inward or jump and like squat midair. It looks horrifying, but people
Yeah.
are good at it. So
And there's no good way to fall on skis. You can fall sideways, but like a snowboard, if you need to, like you said, you just flip around and you fall straight back uphill.
yeah, but then you fall and then you yard sail and all your stuff goes down the mountain. You look like an idiot chasing down. Snowboard, you fall and you roll and you hit your head and you get up with a concussion, but at least your board's still on your feet, you know?
Yeah. Or sometimes like the little kid falls in front of you and you have nowhere to go and you just got to accept it and you just treat them like a ramp.
I will say, learning, like as Alexa was learning on the bunny hills with all the little kids, it did make me a better snowboarder because I got really good at bobbing and weaving. Because
Yeah.
people just fall, so I got to stop on a dime and get around them.
Just fall right there.
Yeah,
I love the people who are like scared going down the hill, and they'll go down right in the middle, and then just choose to fall right there. It's
Yeah.
like, sweet, dude.
I always thought that, like, I mean, I've done neither. I've done neither skiing nor snowboarding, and I always thought that snowboarding was harder because your feet are like locked in to your snowboard and everything. Like, I don't know. I thought like skis, you could like catch yourself. I don't know.
they're both. I don't. Like I said, I've never skied. I'll try it one day just to see, but I don't know. Snowboarding is just so much fun.
Right. Also,
How's
Like
it Grant-
snowboard, like
snowboard?
turning, you just twist your hips.
Hasn't Grant tried to snowboard with you, Adam?
Yeah, he got very pissed off. Very
So-
pissed off, and then went and got skis, and I think still got pissed off. But
Sounds like Grant.
I don't know. Grant said he's never snowboarding again. I think
oh, that'll probably
he
be true.
could get it because Grant's like super athletic. He would get it.
That's the thing. We're all athletes. Listen, just be an athlete. You'll figure it out. That's all it is.
You see some of these guys going down the hill? Like, come on, everybody here figure it out.
Imagine
Speaking-
we all got good at one or the other, and then we all take a ski trip.
That would be dope.
We all have money and jobs and PTO, and then we go on a ski trip. That'd be so
That
dope.
would be sweet.
be nice. Just a few factors missing there. But speaking of athletes, Grant is running like a fiend now,
Yeah.
and he's training for the half marathon. Is he not?
Yes.
I wish he was here to brag about his accomplishments, but he's saying he's running like 7.5 miles with Bodie or something.
Yeah,
Which
he's killing it.
yeah, well, it's like Bodie's a tank, so
Crazy.
that doesn't surprise me there. But like
Excellent.
Grant's like trucking now, and he's running like his average pace for a mile is like faster than my fastest mile. So it's pretty bad. Like it's pretty great for him, pretty bad for me.
Yeah. No, he's killing it. And I think it's the cutest thing in the world. Because come race day, he's going to miss it by about 2 minutes.
Yeah, didn't I think Grant predicted this long ago? Did he not? That he said, oh yeah, he ran a good time during the half marathon. Then Cam ran the half marathon, ran a better time by about. How much time did you beat him by?
I don't know what his first time. I think his first time was like 7:58 or something.
Okay. And yeah, I think
Or an hour 58, excuse me.
yeah, and I think you beat him just ever so slightly by 15 minutes.
It's give or take.
Give or take, you're being humble. And now Grant is shooting to beat your record at this given point in time. And he's
Yeah.
and he's he's not letting up. He's
Dude, he's got the
continuing to
pace. He can. He
Yeah.
can do. I'm just joking. I think he genuinely can. He has the pace.
Cam, you got to keep psyching him out. You got to keep playing these head games with him.
am.
So
Now,
I ran
Grant-
a mile yesterday, Cam.
How'd that go?
It was horrible, and I ran at a 12-minute pace. It was embarrassing. I was like, this is pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so whenever you guys talk about how far you guys run, I literally could not have ran another mile.
Well, fun fact about me is I haven't ran a single mile since the half marathon. I'm dead serious.
Really.
All cardio I've done has been incline walks.
I love those. I love the incline walks.
The incline
Big.
walk, it takes a little longer, but you burn more calories.
Yes.
I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with incline walks, but at the same time, I miss the feeling of being, active and light. When,
Yeah.
In my youth, all
hold on,
of,
hold on.
3 years
Breaking
ago.
news. Breaking news.
Okay.
Breaking news. Cam, question.
Yeah, I was gonna get to this.
Grant says that he just got paid $20 by Camden for a quote unquote stupid bet. Cam,
Yeah.
what happened here?
Yeah. So this is our third or fourth year doing this. Ever since the Pistons drafted Cade Cunningham, Grant was convinced that they were going to be a dynasty. And I said, Grant, you're an idiot. They're not even going to make the playoffs. So the past 3 years, the bet was if they made the playoffs, if they made the playoffs, I owed him $20. If they didn't, he owed me $20. If they win the championship, I owe him $50. And if they win the play-in tournament, I owe him $100.
What?
which for some reason they valued the play-in tournament higher than anything else.
Yeah.
Like the in-season tournament or the
Yeah.
play?
Yeah, exactly. That's the one. So the past three, I've been up $60 because they've missed the playoffs the past 3 years, but they clinched last night. So I sent them $20 this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, but like they're gonna lose in the first round. If not the first round, certainly the second.
Well,
Yes.
Cam certainly hopes so.
Yeah, and then I've got to shell out another $30.
Yeah, because like Cam, if they make it to, if my math is correct, if they make it to the conference finals, you will just have to pay back everything you've earned, right, from Grant over
Yes,
the past 3
exactly.
years.
I mean, I'll have to give them another $50.
If
If
they
they
just
win-
make it to the conference finals?
No, if they win the championship.
Oh,
Oh,
if they okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, yeah. They just had to make the playoffs for him to get his $20.
Gotcha.
Now I'm going to root my balls off for them to just get bounced.
well, the good news is the Cavs and Boston are wagons in the East,
Yes.
and then you got the Thunder waiting on them in the West Coast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
dude.
they're screwed.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get another Cavaliers hat to update my fandom because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't paid attention to the Cavs a whole lot
Well,
recently, but now that
Keep
we're
it up.
winning,
They're the best team in basketball.
yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Should I even tune in to the playoffs at all, or should I just keep not watching?
Now you can tune in.
I know, but I tuned into the OSU Michigan game, and you saw how that turned out.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah,
That was, that was hard. So yeah, so let's not. You can have. This is the one time you have my permission. Have a viewing party. Don't invite me.
Well, I have my level of Cav fandom for the last, I don't know, 5 years, or probably since middle school. I stopped caring about middle school.
Was it
checking
after
scores on the
the
ESPN app.
championship? Yeah, after the
No, it was
championship.
probably a couple years after that. But I checked
Hmm.
the scores on the ESPN app, and I do have the notifications on. I've watched about 2 Cavs games this year,
Nice.
but I will continue supporting from afar and will not tune into the playoffs out of respect for the true fans and because I'll probably ruin it. So
I can just see Adam and his blue collar boys huddled around a old fashioned radio, listening to the Cavs games. Just
This
like,
is the Cavs championship.
hey,
No, for
everybody at work was around my phone during March Madness. I had all the games on at work.
yeah, see, like people, like we don't change. Guys don't change over the years. In 1920s, they were huddled around the radio listening to Yankees games. Now they're huddled around an iPhone watching, basketball and everything. We're the same people, just different technology and
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
But speaking of getting a new Cavaliers hat, do you guys notice anything different here? There's a new
Couldn't
hat
tell.
number one. There's some
Huh?
credits here in front. This
Well,
thing.
I was just about to say, Eli, I like your new
Huh?
hat. I like the color. Gibson guitar brand, yes?
It is a guitar brand. Yes.
Are
Big
you
Gibson
sponsored
guy.
now?
Eh?
Oh, I'm not sponsored. No.
So no free ads. What are we doing? No free ads.
No,
Take it
no,
off.
no, I'm not talking about Gibson, guys. But I will. I
You
will.
pointed to the logo. Do you,
No,
you guys notice anything different?
No,
Yeah.
not the fact that it's a Gibson logo. The fact that there is a logo in the first place.
Oh, yes. That
Oh,
is
I
it.
see, I
Yes,
see.
good. This
I
is
thought you were
good.
talking like you got your eyebrows done or something. I was confused for a second.
No,
I see.
no, I have not yet. My appointment's on Thursday.
Gotcha.
Oh,
But,
your lashes done? Question.
No, no, these are all natural, baby. Okay, these lashes pop. Okay, like they don't just they're legit. But yeah, I got a logoed hat.
Yeah.
After several years doing logoless, I think it's time to, because I love Gibson guitars and I can never ever buy one because they're like $5,000. So this is the closest I'm ever going to get to a Gibson. So,
That's
Sponsor?
big for the program.
Sponsor? Question mark.
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they got money to burn. Let us
Reach
burn.
out. Yeah.
Let us burn some of it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no. Reach out as Eli Burgett Music, and then we'll funnel the funds to our account.
Yeah, just
Listen.
Delete that,
Speaking
Eli.
of-
Delete that. We can't let that get out.
No.
Right.
Speaking of, Eli, as your tax guy, tax season's coming up, and I've got you a hell of a return.
really.
Yep. You see, the secret is we don't pay them anything to start with,
Right.
and we keep it all, and it returns ourselves.
We
Mm.
attribute $0 at the end of every single year.
Eli, everything you've done in 2024 has been written off.
Gotcha. It's been a write off, or it's just is it like philanthropy? They can't tax charitable donations. I just donate 100% of my proceedings
Yeah,
to charitable.
to me. I'm the charitable. You've all money that you've gained in 2024 is now in my account, but
Oh.
you're not taxed on any of it because
It-
we wrote it off.
It has all been given away because I want to support a lovely couple getting
No,
pitched.
not couple.
No,
Me.
just Camden Primer.
Me.
Yeah, I want to support a very sick boy
Yeah.
who just graduated from OCU. He needs all the support he can get, and that's not a slight. I'm sorry. That's
So,
not
that's true. So April 16th, keep an eye on the mail. I will be billing you.
So, Cam,
Just so you're aware.
this strikes up a problem because being an adult, I wanted to go and file my own taxes through TurboTax, and you're telling me that you've got a great return for me already.
I already
So
did it. Yeah, you're good.
you already so 2 tax filings now.
No, I did. Eli, I did your taxes.
Well, I already did my taxes as well.
Oh,
Yeah, so-
interesting.
so
That's
that-
kind of stupid
Oh.
considering you had a tax guy and didn't let me know.
So the
You're going to jail, Eli. I hope you know the IRS is coming.
That's a
for you.
false claim, Eli.
How
You're
is it-
stealing money from the government.
guys, you go to jail for not filing your taxes. I did it twice. I wanted to check my bases. If anything,
Impersonation.
if anything, I'm like what's like the opposite of jail? Like just like being free.
Being,
I'm
what
just-
you're
I'm-
doing right now.
Literally sitting in our room deciding that, hey, we want to record a podcast and recording a pointless podcast. That
Exactly. They're going to give me 2 pointless podcasts,
That's the
Adam.
opposite of jail.
Yeah, the opposite. They're going to give me 2 pointless podcasts now, Adam. Like that's because I filed my taxes twice, and I'm a great upstanding citizen.
Well,
which
this podcast is pointless because we can't release it because Eli talked about starting a film site and tax evasion, so we cannot release this episode.
There's a chance that they use this podcast in prisons as a torture method. They just play it 24/7 on.
This is how they get all the terrorists. Like who striking right now? The
Houthis.
whatever.
now we're talking
If you
about
capture
terrorists.
them, they just lock them in the room for I don't know a
They
month.
just lock them in the room and blast
just
them.
play this on a loop, and they have to like take everything because suicide rate would be so high. You can't give it anything.
You guys were wondering how we got such like a high viewership in non-applicable France.
Yeah.
So, like, that's-
It's
This
just
is-
torture.
It's the offshoot island that they exiled Napoleon to.
it's like suck
Why
my
do we have a
bleh.
giant viewing in North Korea? It's just a North Korean labor camp. This is how they make them go outside because this is playing on all the speakers inside.
Like you're in prison for crimes against the state. Enjoy this podcast, which is released over 125 episodes. It's just
All right, not to get political,
Please.
thing, but
Cam's head whipped around so fast. He was like, "Please."
I don't think this is very political. I think everyone in America agrees with me. Filing taxes is the stupidest thing ever. Not paying, like I get we have to pay taxes.
Mhm.
So the tax rate could be lower, but whatever. We have to pay taxes. But filing taxes, you have to tell the government how much you owe. But if you make a mistake, they already know how much you owe. So it's like, can't we just cut this out and be like, hey, charge me the right amount of taxes to begin with? That way you don't have to make a return.
Just like send me a bill. Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah.
they already know. Why am I
Facts.
taking 3 hours to fill out my taxes long form to try to get a higher return and it not be higher? And I should just take the shorter route on TurboTax, but whatever. It's stupid.
And,
Filing taxes is stupid.
yeah, and one
Agreed.
one step further, if this is going to be a crucial part of adulting, which in my 3 years of it seems like it is.
Yeah,
Why?
you go to jail.
Yeah, because you go to jail if you don't do it, and if you do it twice, you still go to jail. That's stupid. But
You're fine.
okay, good. This is such a crucial part of the adult life and everything. Why didn't we learn about it, like, or how to do it when we were younger? That would have been nice, I think.
Okay, but
It's
we
true.
know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
That is
Word.
true. If be honest, if they told us how to do our taxes in high school, like I think we would, us as a friend group and our peers would like pay attention during that time because we understand that, oh yeah, we're probably going to need this eventually. But also, do you know how boring that would be and how many people would just like forget and not care?
Well, don't have
At
like an
least you could make a claim that it's going to be useful. Like I took pre-calc, and I guarantee I'm never going to use pre-calc in my entire life.
Very true. Very true.
wow. I mean, it's a good thing
But
you
I
didn't
don't
say AP Calc. My mom would have been furious.
Well,
I took AP Calc. I used it every day.
Really? And
To show off that I was in AP Calc.
I was gonna say window and door sales. You use it every single day.
I do. I do. I do.
But I feel like in high school they should have, you know how they used to have like home ec class? What if they just had like a life class you had to take all
Yeah.
4 years?
I wish we had home ec.
Oh,
Yeah, I would take home ec. But if they had a life class that taught you like I don't know, budgeting and
How to breathe.
no, like shopping, mortgage rates or shopping.
Yeah,
for
that would be awesome. I would love that.
If it was like a life class that just taught you, it could be it didn't have to be mandatory, but because like the jerk offs in life are still going to goof around and not take it seriously. Like, okay, you don't have to do it.
That's a good point. Very good point, Adam.
Yeah,
This is
just
why you're still posting stupid stuff on Snapchat and asking what the move at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday is. But
Hmm.
do your thing.
That felt targeted.
yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. Yeah, and some people have Tuesdays off, so it's fine. But
Adam's got people
Damn
blowing
it!
up
You
his.
post on a Wednesday.
Adam's got
Swear to
people. Adam's got people blowing up his Snapchat, asking, "Dude, it's 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Want to link up?
What's the move?
What's the move?"
McMahon,
But-
what you up to?
Jay-
if anyone's offended by
J-Mac.
that, and you're probably the issue. So, you're offended by it. No, sorry.
Adam, everything that's come out of your mouth has been correct on that point. I agree
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. And that's why you're gonna be president of this great country.
Yeah, and I can't
I'm
wait.
president. Flat tax rate, no tax breaks. Everyone just pays whoosh, same percentage.
The
Hell
first,
yeah.
the first president to amend the Constitution before he's even in office be elected in the 2028 election. Thank you, Adam. Great
Give
job.
it up.
Yep.
Great job. Yeah,
Number 51.
Hey,
Man,
no. Only 13 more years and I can run. Isn't it 35?
Yeah, but you're gonna get snubbed out in the primaries a couple times. Yeah, it's just politics.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hack the computer systems and make me win. Bang.
All right, you know what? I'm down for that.
let's
Am I
go
still your
let's clip
vice?
that.
Oh yeah. You're still the vice.
Let's go.
Unless you make a mistake, then you get your own personal raft in the ocean with your own personal nuke heading.
Deal.
Can you imagine that? Like a president being elected and like an Adam Sandler Happy Madison production. He doesn't select like politicians or like people qualified for the job. He selects like, oh yeah, Jimmy from pre-calc in high school. It's like
It's just all vibes. Like the people over the food. All right, whoever can shotgun a beer faster. Yep, you're over all the food.
You're in. Yeah, awesome.
This is from my college ethics class. Dude, he's great. He's great. He can shotgun a beer and
Public, the Secretary of Transportation. All right, I need you to drive this drift course. The winner. Yep, you're the Secretary. of
Fastest
Transportation.
time lapse.
yeah.
I genuinely like this. This won't happen, but say for whatever reason we have a huge fallout between all of our friends. Like all of our lives just go completely different directions.
Okay.
Adam does dive into politics, like works his way to the top, start running for presidency, and I just get a random call from a random number. Hey, bro, I promised you in 8th grade that you'd be my vice. You still want in?
Sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
Get it right.
Yes, let's go.
The time is now. Let's do
I
it.
haven't talked to you in 30 years. Yeah, I'll do it.
I can see you guys like appearing in like the campaign ads, but Adam, you got some like credibility to you, like, have the hard hat on and talk to like pose with the foreman or whatever, talking like over blueprints and stuff like that. But you actually know what you're talking about here. So I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Adam's been,
You already have my
Adam's been
vote.
politicking for 30 years, and I just show up in my Pella vest. I'm like, yeah, he made a promise in 6th grade.
You know what the funny thing
Quarter
is about those? Whenever they're like huddled over like a blueprint or something, I guarantee you, we get the blueprints, and every other company gets it. We get the big stack of blueprints. They're like huge. We fold them up and we throw them somewhere in a storage container, and then we
Yeah.
pull out our iPads and look at it. So whatever they're looking at the blueprint, they're not actually looking at it.
Yes.
Well, I never knew how that works, so that's good. But speaking of politics, guys, did you guys see the senator? I believe his name is Cory Booker, and he spoke for 24 to 25 hours in the Senate recently, broke the record for the
Yeah.
longest time ever. He stood in one spot basically in front of a podium and spoke for 24 hours. I mean,
Like he stood there, he didn't move at all.
I mean, like
You could walk around the Senate floor, but you couldn't leave the Senate floor.
So how did he pee?
He didn't.
Did he get snacks?
He didn't. He didn't eat. He didn't drink water. He built. Said he was preparing for it for several days before. He fasted so he could get used to not eating, and he didn't drink any water. And about hour 18, he started to cramp up, but he powered through and broke the record.
Yeah.
What was he like? I don't really know what a filibuster is.
You just get up there and bullshit about whatever you want to talk about.
Is it you're upset about something? You're trying to stop something from passing?
He was just going through every point of Trump's plan as president and just ripping it apart.
Yeah.
But, hey,
So what
25
was
hours still impressive.
what was his goal though?
Just talk shit.
Yeah, it was kind of like
Oh.
it was kind of like a like those people that maybe aren't all there who like rant on the sidewalks like like society or like this is what's wrong with society.
Yeah,
So, like
yeah.
it was like a well organized version of that, but
Yeah.
also like 24 hours long.
That's a good way
So-
to put it. Yeah.
But like what? Like I thought he was just like protesting a bill, so like the end goal would be get this bill.
So
So-
that's actually the thing. Like he wasn't filibustering technically because there wasn't a bill or anything on the table. He just
Oh.
got up he got up there and spoke for the love of the game.
Yes.
I
It
mean,
wasn't even a
that's
filibuster.
impressive. Props to him. That's impressive. Kind of a waste of time probably because
Oh, extreme.
I'm sure his side loved it as of everything, no matter what. Cory Booker, I think he's a Democrat. Don't really know, but I'm sure his side probably loved it, and Republicans probably hated it. And if a Republican did it, Democrats would have hated it. Republicans would have been, yeah, that's cool. But no one's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to change my viewpoint because of that.
Oh, well, you
Props.
know who's really loving it? Like sports analysts. People have made highlights of him like standing, like shifting his weight for hour 4, hour 5, hour 6. As the time goes along, people have set up like time lapses and everything. And just
That's so crazy. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I feel bad for all the aides and everybody who had to like stick around. They probably had like kids at home and trying to watch some March
I don't
Madness.
think everyone had to stay. I'm sure they broke it up into shit. Like I'm sure he was like, "Hey, I'm going for the record," and and like they broke it up into shifts. He was the only one who just stood there and was just.
So everyone else came and went.
Yeah.
Someone probably went home, had dinner with the family, went to bed, came back the next day. Like this dude's still here.
it's
I
kind of
think
like
so, yeah.
it's kind of like a Discord live stream or whatever. Like you can just you can check out whenever you want. They're gonna keep going. They'll be back. They'll be there when you come back. Basically.
Wow, that's wow.
Like so he had preparation. He obviously knew he was going to do this ahead of time. My question to you guys is, could you pull off a similar feat? I know we're talking about running half marathons and everything, a little bit different sort of thing here, but still takes endurance. What do you guys think? If you guys prepared and trained for this, do you guys think you could stand in one place and talk for 24 hours straight?
I would get bored. No. Maybe if I was really passionate, had an end goal, but in this scenario, no, probably not.
Yeah, what about you?
So I can give you an hour. I'll give you an hour on. No, I think I could stretch it to 2 hours. No, hour. I'll stick to it. I'll give you an hour on the 3 types of windows that Pella of Columbus sells. I can break up 250 Impervian lifestyle and talk about that. I think I take it back. I think I could get 2 hours of windows and doors. But then from there, I've got a solid hour and a half just heaping praise on LeBron James. And then from there, I would jump into the Bron Jordan GOAT debate. I get another hour out of that. And then I would just start asking people trivia questions and then having them ask me trivia questions. I think I can get another 2 hours out of that. But then
I don't
after
think
that,
you could get that long, Cam.
Welcome to the Senate floor, everyone. We're going to play in trivia tonight.
No, people would turn on Cam as soon as he said he started the LeBron Jordan debate. Like, you can talk politics, but
That
if you
could be the
break
most divisive thing, man.
that might be
I feel
good
like
though.
you might get like booed off, or not even booed, like physically moved off stage.
I'll throw
That's-
tomatoes at you.
No, that's actually bad. The more
Radical viewpoint.
more riled up I can get the crowd, and the more pissy I can get them, and the more things they throw back at me, just gives me more chance to talk. I have the floor. Excuse me,
Yeah.
Mr. Representative, Mr. Senator. I have the floor. You can say what you want. I'm going to sit here and respond.
But
So
what
that
are you
gives
going to
more
say?
time to
What are you
speak.
going to say whenever they say 6-0? What are you going to say to that?
I'm going to say, hey, are you familiar with the 2017-2018 Cleveland Cavaliers? Do you know who was on that team? Just take a wild guess. He took
LeBron?
Timofey Mozgov's dumbass to the finals that year. He took Timofey. The poster they had to put up for the finals was LeBron, J.R. Smith, and James Jones. up against KD, Clay, and Steph.
Okay.
Now he got
What
swept
about
in the finals, but he put up a fight. It would have been a completely different story if Jared didn't dribble out the ball to half court at the end of game one.
Oh, they almost won game one. They almost won that game.
I'm saying.
Adam, Cam, you have the floor. Will you yield it to Adam in this case?
Yes, I will yield.
Okay.
what about I don't know. Whenever they're heavily favored on the Heat and lost those years, what about those? What about that? What happened?
Okay, yeah, his first year with the Miami Heat. Obviously, you got
I
to
don't
go.
know. Superstars, and you played against the nursing home team in the Spurs.
He didn't play against the Spurs. Actually, you dumbass. He played against the Mavs.
Not talking about that one. I'm talking about the final one, sir.
2014.
Oh, you said first year seed. I'm sorry. I apologize. I would like to yield that dumbass. You know, shit happens. Okay. He went to 10 straight. What can I say?
I love the decorum here, Adam. You may
Also,
you may lower
He's
your
playing
hand.
against Tim Duncan. And Tim Duncan, whether you want to admit it or not, is a top 10 basketball player of all time.
You have no
But
idea
he
how
was
good Tim
old.
Duncan was.
He was old.
Top 10 basketball player ever. He's
Old.
still getting buckets, dude.
Old.
What was he old though? Like how old was he?
He was 36.
Basically dead.
LeBron's 40.
LeBron's 40 and still averaging 27.
I was waiting on you to get to that point.
But Cam, you make some amazing points here. You would just hop from topic to topic. Cam, I don't think I could do it, talk for 25 hours straight and keep it intelligent because I think after about hour 5,
That's not the parameters. You don't have to keep telling that.
I know, but
Did
like
he talk the whole time?
The
he
whole
did
time.
the whole time.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
the most impressive part, let alone standing up there, but to be able to fill 25 hours with words, that's, yeah. Wow.
That's what I'm saying, guys. I talk for a living, and I think after about hour 5, I will have exhausted my knowledge on everything. Basically, I will have nothing left. And then I'll just start repeating points, or even worse, just going into inarticulate ramblings.
Now, Eli, I think you could do it because you think of all the songs that you know. You don't have to sing. You just speak the lyrics.
You know, guys, fellow senators, it was just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Now, where did she go? She took the midnight train.
Going anywhere.
And that's where we're not going as a society right now. We're not going anywhere.
As a nation.
As a nation, we need to get on that midnight train. which by the way, like this is totally off topic, but like well not really. But like back in middle school, Cooper and Zion thought that song was called Midnight Train. It's like, dude, Eli, you know the words to Midnight Train? And I was like, you mean don't stop believing?
That's good.
That's good. Well, unlike Mr. Cory Booker, I don't think we can go on doing this episode for 24 hours. And I think
Come
this is
on,
good.
Eli. Let's go for the record.
No, I got stuff to do. I'm so, like work-life balance. Okay, this is work. Let's put it to an end so we can do the life part, guys. This is a good point. Let's have a life lesson for some of the kids out there. Adam, let's start with you.
Life lesson, I'd like to use my time to Camden Perman.
Oh, Cam.
Okay. Life lesson for Adam and I. Get out and vote. And whenever Adam runs, I'll be right there next to him. Just go vote.
Go vote right now, actually. Just show up to the voting
You know what?
office
You know
and
what?
say, I'm voting for Adam McMaster president, and don't leave until they let you vote.
Get out.
Don't
and vote.
leave.
In
Don't get out of the
2025,
line.
There's not really any elections happening. Go vote. Get on American Idol. Vote.
Make your voices heard. Oh, American Idol. Cruz, right? That guy. He's my guy. He's going to the finals. And
Vote. Go vote.
Go
Ryan,
vote.
Chris, whatever you got to do, go vote.
live voting's not open yet, but
No.
it's going to happen. He's going to get to that point. I think next week is Showstoppers, and yeah.
Adam's
my
Adam's an avid American Idol watcher. He is followed from the very start.
My last two guys have been Colin Stow. I still listen to his music, and Will Mosley. Will Mosley on the coming up.
He's got them. He's got them on 8 tracks. So he's got all their stuff.
My VHS or my what's that? What's that thing? My
Cassette tapes.
cassette tapes. That's what they took. That player got them loaded up.
It's got Got the cassette in the car, ready to go. Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
I'm just going to echo everything you said. Guys, whether or not you're running a half marathon or doing a marathon of talking on the Senate floor, be all you can be. Is that the U.S. Army slogan?
I don't
That's.
think so.
I think that it was at one point. I think it was, but
That doesn't sound
I
right.
thought it was go.
it might be. It might.
Hold on, let's Siri.
Yeah, seriously.
Hoorah! I thought that's what it was. That's
Isn't it?
Marines.
Yeah, it is Marines, isn't it? I thought
This will defend is their motto.
What is it?
This will defend is their motto.
now I have to know who said "be all you can be," because
Right.
I know it was a military force. Be all you can be.
Oh wait, no, you're right. Be all you can be was they said on the
Oh, yeah.
commercial that their official motto since the Revolutionary War has been this: "We will defend."
For over 2
Interesting.
decades, 81 to 2001, it's been revived in 2023. Look at Eli.
See, I know
Okay,
my
you know.
stuff. Yeah, I'm not. This isn't me saying I'm.
It's their recruiting slogan.
Oh.
That's what it is. Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, that's a good thing you're aware, Eli, because when I was filing your taxes, I think I hit the wrong link, and I did enlist you.
In the military,
we-
in the armed
To
forces.
fly out to Fort
In the
Bragg.
Ukrainian army, Cam?
No. It is
Oh.
we are United States. But Fort Bragg, May 26th. Be ready.
As my financial guy, did you negotiate weekly appearances on this podcast? Because that's still very important to me. Or am I just going to take a leave of absence?
I
Oh,
think you
don't
just gotta
worry.
ask your drill sergeant, Eli.
As soon as I realized what I did, I've already made arrangements. I will be on the premises. I'm going to shoot you in the leg, so you have to be discharged.
Oh, great. Wonderful. This sounds amazing. But guys, life lesson here is
I
that
got you, bro.
just follow your dreams, file your taxes, and vote. From everyone here, I'm No Genius. I'm Eli. He's Adam, and he's Cam. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.